Welcome to the Nest, episode 5 already, I believe. So we have a nice group here. We will get started by doing some quick round of introductions. The prompt for today is, what's your name? Where are you physically today? And what value do you think the gathering will and can bring to your tribe? I will call people out in the order of my screen. Manuel, you're first.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, I'm from the Netherlands, founder of PropTech for Good. I think I will get a lot of inspiration and new insights, meeting people I already know, but also meeting a lot of new people. So really looking forward to see you all in Portugal.
Thank you, Manu. Manuel?
Hi, I'm Manuel. I'm a co-founder of Silveira Tech. So what I expect from Gathering of Tribes is, first, it's an opportunity of getting me and my team out of these mountains and up into contact with the with some other people. It's a way for us to learn about what other projects are doing, what people are thinking, like who is pushing the boundaries and in what way, so that we can then take those teachings and try to apply them into our own project. And it's also a way of us exchanging knowledge, right? So we always try to bring some educational activities. We always try to bring some lessons learned from the things we do. We do a lot of mistakes, but we also believe in making those mistakes and then learning from them and spreading out that knowledge to other people. So, and I mean, the thing about like Burning Man meets Web Summit is exactly what we are trying to build here in Silveira on a different level, of course. So yeah, I went to the first Gathering of Tribes and I found it so inspiring and so much fun at the same time that like I can't wait to then take all my people with me and get connected with you guys there.
Thank you so much, Manuel. Andre?
Hi, I'm Andre. Right now I'm in Silveira with Manuel. What I do here is mostly about video photography and helping with all the stuff, like putting the hands on the dirt. The value that I can bring to the Gathering of Tribes, I'm still very new to this concept, so I'm a very talkative person, and I really like to meet and listen to the answers. So keep asking questions, and the exchange of information. I think I will be a good person if you want to talk to. I can also bring like some knowledge between photography and video and explain how it works and how it can be used to spread the word and help spread the word of regeneration and regenerative systems. And I think that's pretty much it for now.
Thank you. Nicole?
So soon. Hi, Nicole here. I'm in the San Jose airport of Costa Rica on my way to Regen Week in Mexico. And I am really interested in how we can bring everybody into the same physical space to experience personal relationships, because this virtual thing is nice, but being in person and especially having like a meeting of the minds of people, individuals, organizations, initiatives that are supportive of a more regenerative world. It's the type of weaving we need to also continue to support each other, to understand each other, and to achieve our goals. So that's what I think would be really valuable. The most valuable thing that could come out of Gathering of Tribes for our tribe, Regen Tribe, is the relationships.
Thank you, Nicole. Guru, I don't know if you heard the prompt. It's, where are you physically today? And what value do you think the gathering will bring to your tribe?
Sorry, I didn't get the first part of the question.
Where are you?
Oh, Huh. Yeah, I'm in Bangalore today. Yeah, I just got back from all my travels. I was, yeah, all over the place in Europe and last week in Goa as well. But yeah, finally back home this week. Hope to be here for a while. Yeah, what value can I bring to gathering of tribes? So, ever since I learned about the concept of gathering of tribes, I've been really intrigued with how the approach that you guys have been taking. And yeah, I want to basically use this event to bring a bunch of people together. One group is from the people in the refi space, the other is with Meno, the urban regeneration folks, and I think it's just I've seen the power of people meeting in real life and like exchanging energies and knowledge and everything. It's really powerful. And with this being a 5 day event and us having this opportunity to create our own camp, like that's something really exciting for me. Because usually like everything's done for you and you just have to show up and talk to people. But I think building something physically, being around people who think in similar ways, yeah, it's going to be something unique. And I've never been to Burning Man, but I hope this comes a little bit. I'm not expecting that kind of a event, but yeah, I think it can bring the essence of it. But yeah, I think generally I want to, yeah, with the people I want to bring are like really great people, and I think the rest of the region tribes also need to know about them and like exchange ideas and get to know each other. So yeah, building bridges, trying to improve the connections in the space, because I think everyone's just doing a lot of similar things. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of value exchanged between these folks.
Thank you so much. Great. Quick intro. I'm Audrey. Hi, this is Victor. You may know him, and Hira. So we'll jump right in. We'll jump right in. So first, wanted to give you a quick update from our ends, how things are progressing, what's new, and then we'd like to show you the new website, as well as an example of a camp. Yes, I know, very exciting. The tickets are live. The first camp's tickets are now live. Eternal Forest, which is great. I'll share my screen in a second and show you how it looks like. And then we can all spend probably about 20 minutes or 30 minutes co-working together, which will consist of us giving you your login details if you don't have them already, so you can log into your camp page on the platform, on the new website. Start writing up your camp IDs and invitation. And then we can work together to set up your ticket price. Yes, Victor.
Can I just, because I think probably I know one question on many people's minds is who is coming?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Can just briefly flash the Airtable, which we just which we just cleaned up. So I think this will probably be interesting. We're in conversation with, like, I've literally had 100 different conversations this year. I don't know, this screen sharing thing, is it useful? I've literally had 100 conversations with different people, and there is a back pipeline of at least 30 to 50 other organizations that we're talking that is in less advanced stages of conversation. But these are the ones that are interested. Actually, Guru is here. Is Let's Grow officially confirmed, or is it still an interested stage? Yes,
Yeah, it is
confirmed.
confirmed. Yeah.
Yay, great. So interested is people that have said they would like, but they're still working out with their organization, etc. And we wait until we have a confirmation. So these are all of the camps that are in confirmed state. So they said, yes, we're coming. And then the next step, like for example, Silvera, Manuel said, yes, they're coming. And then the next step for that is to record the commitment video. So we're waiting for commitment videos from, so we've gotten commitment videos from, we're waiting for commitment videos from the confirmed camps. The people who have committed, we have the commitment videos, but then the next step is incubating, which means we've gotten you your login into our website that Audrey's about to show. And yeah, that's kind of our process. And this is the 23 people that we are in active conversation, plus another 50 or more. Hey, Menno, you have a question?
Yeah, what are the selection criteria, you know, for your conversations? So with other words, when I talk to people, when should I bring them to you, and when should I cancel them because they are not in the criteria? Just to,
I mean, right now, to be honest, because it's early stage, we feel that the invitation is characteristic and specific enough that if somebody reads the invitation and says, yes, cool, I'd like to, and we have two, by the way, now. So if you haven't seen it, we've made an invitation that's more like for companies, calling it the partner invitation. We'll share that for you. It's kind of more like, as a company, why does it make sense for me to come? And yeah, I think at this stage, we're early enough and the invitation is specific enough that I think the people who are not the right people will look at it and say, this is not for me. So this is the great thing of like, what? I have to camp. I'm going to be in nature for 5 days, you know. Already that filters out people, and it's like, what's the schedule? There is no speakers. You know, if I don't know who the keynote speaker is, then I'm not coming. Those people will automatically drop out. So I think we're at the stage of like the people who you'd like to see there. Yeah, please invite them. Also, for us, we hope to grow, and for the gathering to make sense as a business, it needs to grow to at least a few thousand people more than this year. So we're very much see it as an awareness building exercise. So lots of people, at least if they don't come, at least they would have heard about it. So yeah, I think the partner invitation is pretty good to share for the more corporate, and the other side is also pretty good. Sorry, back to you, Audrey.
No, yeah, I was just going to add that, I mean, Menno, as you know, we've been doing a lot of reaching out to people that we trust, meaning we trust that they're aligned in terms of values and they have a similar idea of the culture that we want to build. And then we trust that those people's networks, meaning your network, for example, will benefit from the event, right? And will be interested in coming. So we don't have a set of criteria per se, because it's all based on like network, I know you, you know, second level connections and trust. Yeah.
Yeah, we trust the invitation and the format, and that, you know, it will choose.
Yes. So I've sent in the chat a link to the new website. So this website is, as I was saying earlier, we can call it the platform. It's there because it allows you camp builders and camp leaders to have a login and to go and build your camp page. I'm just going to share my screen for a second. So if you click on the link, you should see something like this, more or less. So you have the people's page. On the people page, you have our team, but then you have all the camp leaders, which are the people from our Airtable who are, well, leading a camp. And then the one that's interesting for you is this one, the camps page. So it's obviously under construction. There is some images missing and so on, and that's where you all come in. But yeah, this is more or less what it looks like. I wanted to show you the example of a camp. So if we go to camp page and if you click on Eternal Forest, here, then what happens is that this is the page that you will all build. So this is entirely yours. You do more or less what you want with it. The idea is that you will have your logo, your camp name, not the organization name necessarily, and then you can write basically your invitation, what you want to bring to the gathering, what you want to receive from the gathering. You will have your commit video here. And then your ticket prices. And this is what we can set together. So you will tell us what's your ticket price. We put it on the platform, and then you're live. With regards to, I don't want to go into too much details, but people are going to ask, I believe, with regards to glamping. So as you know, the base ticket includes camping, right? If you want glamping, there will be a separate page on the website that people can go to book their glamping. So it won't be directly on your camp page, which is, yeah, this is how it is for now. It will be better in 2 years, but I think it's not too difficult. Yeah. Victor, did I forget anything?
I think Victor just got away for a second.
Okay. No, I can see him. He's just on mute.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. Sorry, did you have a question?
No, I was wondering if there was anything else that I was forgetting.
No, I mean, what we can say is we're using, I mean, we're a small bootstrap organization, so the web page you can put in text. I mean, hopefully I'll allow put in multiple images, but we encourage anybody that wants to make a nicer invitation page for their camp to do it on your own website, tech stack, whatever you have, right? It makes more sense. And then just put in a simple thing and yeah, develop the invitation info page on yours, right? So that makes more sense than trying to make something super complicated. And I guess if anybody else, if they doesn't have a website, we can help you put something together on Canva or something like this. So we will support you, but this will be just like the overall info page with info on the tickets.
Yeah. I don't want to repeat myself, but I will say just briefly with regards to ticketing and budgeting and money questions. So I think you all know now our base ticket prices. If you don't, I will put a link in the chat for our budget, but it's basically 85 euros early bird, 100 euros normal, 120, I believe, or 25 last minute. On top of this, you can add whatever you need to add for your camp. That can be some money to pay for the camp leader for his work or their work. That can be for infrastructure, material. I want to rent a tent for my workshops, whatever. In the Camp Builders folder, there is a bunch of photos of the land, and I'm working right now to develop a more comprehensive list of all the infrastructure that will be available on site that you will be able to use so that you know exactly what you can play with. With regards to payments, so as you know, we've taken in the hassle of doing all ticketing through our platform. So what will happen is that we will basically we will pay you back on a quarterly basis, which means that every 2 or 3 months, we'll see how it goes with ticket sales. We will send you guys an email, keep you updated on you have sold X number of tickets, and we will make a bank transfer to your organization for you to get your cash flow going, basically. So with the difference in ticket sales. Let me just link in the Camp Builders folder in the chat. Any questions on this? Yeah, Manuel.
So, yeah, we can sell tickets to people, but we also have to buy our own tickets, correct?
The camp leaders don't have to buy a ticket, so you have 1 ticket free per camp, basically.
Okay.
Leader, yeah.
Okay, and then for the rest of the people I bring, we buy a ticket.
Correct.
Okay. Do you guys have a company behind this? Like, is there an invoice that we can get?
Yes, we
number?
have made a company. We are The Gathering LDA.
Nice.
No, it was very
Okay.
exciting. You have no idea. I was at the office at 6 a.m. in line, and it says like it was an adventure. But
right.
yeah, I mean, it was very exciting. We got the name that we wanted. We are The Gathering LDA.
Nice.
And yeah,
Perfect.
and we
Thank
have
you.
the bank account set up now as of today, actually, Manuel. So we're now, yeah, ready to roll. Yeah. Actually, this is a really good point. I'll add those details into the Camp Builders folder that I've just shared again in the chat here, so that you have access to our, how is it called? Our tax number, basically, for invoices. Yeah.
Just one more question. So like, since we are going as a camp, is there any expectation that you guys have from us in terms of like how we build it or what we bring to the gathering, or is it like, yeah, just do whatever you guys want?
It's basically just do whatever you guys want. That's the idea, that we're just opening a space for creativity and for you all to
No,
create.
but Audrey, wait. There will be a map. You're organizing the
yeah.
spaces, and
So that's in terms of the program and the content. In terms of the infrastructure and the logistics, so we have this land, right, the garden, our host partner. In the Camp Builders folder, you will find photos of the land and a map of the land, which will already give you, well, it's not scaled, but it gives you an idea of the space. In the next couple of weeks, once I have a better idea of exactly how many camps are coming, I will start dividing up the land in puzzle pieces, basically. And then we will have a nest session to choose. I think it's going to be a fun one where everyone is going to fight to get the best location, basically. No, where we will beautifully collaborate to choose our spots. And then the idea is that you arrive on the land and you will have your
but
space.
to be honest, I think it's a beautiful wooded land. It's up north. It's north of Porto. I wouldn't say that there was a huge difference where one location was so much better than the other. They all have trees and they're all nice. To be honest, I think it's going to be more of a matter of who brings how many people, so that we get the big camps that have the big spaces. And the only challenge that I see is, if somebody says like, oh, we're bringing 50 people, but they only sold 20 tickets, and then they only sell 30 tickets, but they got a big spot, that's what we're going to have to manage. But it's a very beautiful land. It's all of the amenities are close to walking distance. We're Europeans. We don't throw you in the middle of a desert with no running water. We're civilized.
Yeah.
And
And
that's the other cool thing for anybody that was there for the last one. Now we're in the north of Portugal, which is green, lush, and abundant water flowing. So it will be nice because it's a very different face of the country.
yeah. So the things that are important that I will need from you, camp builders and camp leaders, are, as Victor said, approximately how many people you plan on having in your camp, so we can help you decide what space is the best. And then I will provide you with the list of those spaces that will be public spaces, meaning there will be spaces. For example, there's a really big house that has 2 or 3 like massive indoor spaces where you can fit a couple hundred people, and I think those will basically stay open, probably public, meaning that camps will be able to like book those spaces for specific workshops or so. Yeah. But yeah, you can have a look at the photos, have a look at the map. I will be going back there in mid-April to late April, so you guys can also definitely send me requests, like specifics, right? And I can send you photos and videos and so on. Yeah. Hey, Stefan. And Mix. How are you?
Kind of
Nico?
crazy, but yeah, all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys share again when we have a deadline by which we should be able to pick a spot, like roughly enough people to know, like maybe 2 months in advance?
Yeah, that's what I had in mind, actually. Like by early July, first week of July, I'd like the spots to be decided. Yeah. Also because we are starting to sell tickets now, which gives you a solid 2 to 3 months to have an idea of how it's going. So I think it's, yeah, probably good enough. Yeah. Okay. If there's no more questions on those logistical matters, can we do a show of hands? Who does not have access to the platform? Meaning who does not have their login details? 1, 2, 3, everyone. Great. Okay, so if you give me a second, I'll share with you a magic link, and then you can click on this link, and then it would be great if everyone could just confirm their access. Victor, I need you. Can you create a link for Nicole, please? Okay, Stefan, this is yours. I don't know if that's gonna work. Wait. Sorry, Stefan, try the second one. Airtable does a weird thing with links. Let me know if that works. You're on mute.
Sorry, I was speaking. I don't have an email for Nicole. So, Nicole, which email should I use for you for this? Right.
Sent it in the chat.
Guru, do you have your link? I forgot. You do, right? From last meeting. Yeah, great. Menno, I'm coming to you. Here you go. No worries, Mix. Thank you for being here. All good. Okay, Menno, try this. Okay, Mick.
Oh my God, restore echo is here. That's amazing. I sent an access request for the Airtable.
Can you try the second link I sent you? The first one was wrong, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Airtable wants you to come into Airtable, which is, you don't need that actually. Yeah. So Andre and Manuel, I think, do you both need access? Because otherwise we would just give access to the camp leader. And Victor, if you could create a link for Manuel, I don't know if I have an email address. Manuel, could you throw your email address in the chat, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Is that working, Stefan? I see your eyes moving on the screen.
Yes. It is working. I figured it out. So okay, right, cool. So actually, I don't necessarily like have a login per se, but you sent me like a link and I'm logged in.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just
So you either need to either save the link or you send your Menno, we're a small group. You can just speak. But thank you for raising your head.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't want to be rude and just talk.
yeah, no, we're
obviously,
small
right?
enough.
Okay.
We're a small enough room.
Victor is an
And-
anarchist. Go for it.
I clicked on the link. It opened the page. What should I do, or should I keep the link?
You should go in the yeah, maybe you can
Actually,
screen share. Can
yeah,
you screen
exactly.
share?
That would
And
be super
we'll
useful.
walk you through for everybody's benefit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also verify that you have the right view.
Did you send it to Nicole, Victor?
Yes, so if you have a green bar, you should have a green bar. That means you're a camp leader and you have this info page. And if you click on me at the top right, yeah, if you click that, there should be a drop down. No?
Yeah, maybe he's a bit slow.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
Yeah, so there you can edit your profile and you can edit your camp.
Okay.
Can you click on edit?
Other than
So we have a look at the page.
this one.
So that's your personal profile. Which
So
is,
is that the place where I can also create, my my login and that kind of stuff, right?
you can change your password exactly, and this is basically what will appear in the people tab of the website. Under camp leaders, you will appear as a camp leader and you can add all your details in there. And if you go back, so click on this icon and now go to edit camp. Yeah. This is the camp page, which in your case would be urban regenerators. Exactly. And
Mhm.
then can, yeah. So scroll all the way to the bottom and you have this edit button. Click on edit and then you can add, so you can use again Eternal Forest as an example of the camp description, but you can really play around with this. Add a logo for your camp, which wouldn't necessarily be the organization's logo, but can be.
Mhm.
Yes. And then
Okay.
Peter, can you run everyone through the ticketing and how that would work?
For ticketing, we have to discuss, Audrey, but at this
Yeah.
stage, basically, people should tell us what their ticket price and name is, because remember, we need to set it up on Stripe as well.
Yes.
So when people are ready with their ticket price, but I think you need to walk people through budgets and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Should I cancel the sharing or
Yeah,
do you
I
need?
think you can stop sharing.
Okay.
Yes, this is being recorded, Mick. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. I think I'll sign off then for now and then catch up
Sounds
and
good.
get in touch.
Feel free to drop me a message as well or an email and we can have a session later on.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
So just show of hands, is everyone logged in and does that make sense for everyone in terms of, yeah, great. Okay.
And just so the website that we make here, that's the landing page that we've been talking about, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would
I
you
actually
share
lost
our
my.
commitment to camp videos so we could use it as a placeholder in the on this page
Is
for
it
now?
is
there
it
like
not there? It should be there.
They should be automatically uploaded already, Nicole. So they're already linked to your camp and they should be automatically there. Let me check.
But
Is it not camp? Wait,
if we did our job correctly, it should be there.
region tribe. Yeah, if you go on region tribe, look, actually it's the only thing that's there now. It looks like this, your page at the moment. So it looks like this, and then when you update the text, it will change here. Yeah. Menno?
Oh, sorry, I didn't do.
Ah, Guru?
I actually lost my link from last time,
I
and
can send it
now,
to you again. Yeah, no problem.
yeah, I would like to log in. Like I can set that up for myself, right? I can create my password and
Yes, so you
whatever.
just go, you log in through the magic link that I'll send you just now. And then if you go on profile, you have an option to change your password and set up a new password. Yeah. I just sent you the link in private message. Okay, so step one. So just to summarize, step one, record your commits to camp video. Step two, we give you your login details and you can update your camp page on the platform. Step three, you define your ticket price. You communicate that to us, and then we set it up on your camp page. As a reminder, if you go into the Camp Builders folder, let me just share my screen quickly. Go into the Camp Builders folder, the Camp Info Pack, which is this one. You have here a camp budget document. So you can click on that, you can make a copy. Please don't update this one, but make a copy of that camp budget. And it's a very nice way for you to, you can use this as a template basically to define your camp ticket price. So basically the idea is that those are our festival tickets, those don't move. But you can add here your expenses and then it will make up your overall camp ticket price. So
Audrey, I've never, this is my first time, so I definitely have no clue, how what it will cost, and as a Dutch, we like the budgeting, and no, but more like what to fill in, because I can buy a tent, but then what, what should I arrange? Should I build a tower? Should I build a statues? Should I dig in a hole? What should I do or can't do? What's my, yeah.
I think a pyramid, because apparently everyone is interested in building pyramids this year. No, but if you
But pyramids give mummies, and that's not a good idea, I think.
So if you go in that budget template, we have put in already a few examples of what most camps will add as a price. But basically, to summarize, for me, there's two elements. Number one is infrastructure, meaning I want to rent out a large 10 by 8 meter Bedouin tent, and this will cost about 1,000 euros for the 5 days. We can help you get this. So we have a list of suppliers, which is also available in the camp folder. So that's one thing. And then the second element is staff. So personnel costs, meaning as a camp leader, I think I will put about 20 hours of work into organizing this camp. Actually, I want this to be paid. So I will add my fee in the camp budget, and that will reflect in the budget, in the ticket price.
And
But-
how about food, for example? Because for me, it's, it's about music, food, because food is energy, water, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so food, there is two options. There will be 2 community kitchens available on site. So that's free to use, available for everyone. You can, go to the supermarket before you come in, or to the farmer's market on Sunday, bring your food and do community kitchen for the whole duration. There will also be food vendors on site, 3 to 4 probably, depending on the final number of tickets sold. And you will be able to buy your food there. There will be vegan options and vegetarian options. I don't know exactly how much they will cost. This is up to the suppliers to decide.
But you can also grab the car, go to the village, and
Yes.
grab stuff.
You can.
Yeah. Also, for somebody that wants to do a bigger camp, I don't know, and has the capacity and wants to do their own kitchen. I don't know if it's something you might be thinking of, Manuel. Then we need, no? Okay. But if somebody wants to do that, let's have a separate conversation, because it requires water, wastewater, and other things to think about. But we're open to considering that if somebody's got like 50 or 100 people in their camp, then we can have a conversation about enabling you to have your own kitchen.
Yeah.
Nice thing about being up north in Waterland, we don't have to worry about everything burning down any moment.
Yeah. That's a plus. Well, kind of, yeah. Manuel is like also burns in the north.
I see there's an acacia forest there, so
No, but
if you
I
want,
don't know if you've been to the garden. It's like, yeah, there's water like coming out of the ground.
It's of course it's a danger, but it's much less so. Stefan?
Yeah.
2 quick questions. Could you share with me a logo of the Gathering of the Tribes, like the vector? Yeah. 1 and 2. Could you help me understand a little bit of like the promotion and distribution timeline, and what you guys are doing on that side to promote and market some of the camps, just so I know like what you are doing and what I have to do, and how to not like step on each other's toes, kind of a thing. Check.
So to the first question, I've just now added into the camp info pack folder. You will see there is an assets folder which has everything in it. We don't have vector though, because we're bootstrapping. You'll have to do with PNG files, but yeah, everything is there. Feel free to use.
I can send you a vector image because I have Canva, so I can just.
Actually, I can do that also.
Okay.
I will do that. I will add it to the folder. I also have Canva. Thank you. And with regards to promotion, can you clarify the question, actually? Because basically what we're doing now is ongoing outreach. We're now for March and basically for the next 2 months, gonna put much more focus and energy into this now, meaning into supporting camp builders to actually build their camp. So we've divided the team into 2. I will be leading on camp incubation and supporting you guys, and Victor will also support, but will mostly continue doing outreach. Communications, we now have an amazing volunteer team that's doing communications. That's mostly social media, so external communications, but we will be working to create communication materials to send you guys so that you can communicate with your network. So the idea is that you would have templates that you can put your logo on and the details of your camp on, and then you communicate through that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also have one paid person. Let me add to that. We also have one paid person for comms, so it's not all volunteers working half time. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
And also the reason that we really want some of you guys confirmed and the tickets ready and stuff is that we do a lot of outreach, and about half or 2/3 of the people are like, I don't want to build a camp, where can I join? So we want to have you guys ready so we can start sending you people. And this is, this is like people that I've had half-hour conversations with, so they're highly motivated and cool people. And by
Nice.
the way, I like, whatever happens, this has been the most amazing 3 months of my life, talking to 100 people in regeneration around the world. I don't know, maybe you guys have this experience as well, but it's amazing, amazing people out there. Manuel.
Wait, hold on. Can I just before who's the communications person so I can like maybe be directly in touch with them? So, oh, it's actually you, Audrey. All right, cool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you're stuck with
So
for this whole process.
A pleasure. Thank you.
so I have a thing like, I mean, I'm not sure how special of a camp we might bring. I mean, we're a small team and we're quite busy with our work here in Silveira. But my idea like on making a camp and like setting up the ticket price, like I wouldn't put any extra euro on top of what your price is. But at the same time, like I have the worry that then we are sort of like price dumping on other camps, and then everybody will come to our camp because our ticket price is cheaper because we're not gonna input our costs to anyone else, you know? So like how can we prevent that? Does it make sense or not?
So one key thing that we didn't mention is you don't have to sell tickets to your camp. So where you can have a camp which is closed, which is only the people that you invite. You can have a camp that's by invitation. So you send people a code or there's an application form. So people apply. That's cool too. But then, yeah, the whole price thing, it's an experiment. We're gonna have to
Okay.
figure it out. But
Okay.
it's if you just want to have your team there and you say we're 10 people, or our team and our partners,
Yeah.
we're 20 people, here's for 20 tickets, and you don't want to sell tickets, that's cool too.
Yeah, what I was thinking is like getting my team there and then maybe a couple of partners that we think like would also bring value and get value from Gathering of Tribes, and like making our own small community there, you know? But yeah, not really sure like if it makes sense for us, since we're not gonna I mean, we don't feel that we need to make a budget for the camp and all of that, then like sell our own tickets, you know?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and quite a lot of organizations will do that, in that their camps is team focused, which in that case, you just tell us our price is your price. We put that up on the website and that's it. We're good to go.
No, I mean, then there is no tickets for sale on the website,
Yeah.
right? Then
Yeah.
Manuel just tells us this is how many people we brought and gives us a bank transfer. So
Yeah.
we still want you very much listed on the website, but there is no tickets to buy.
Yeah, or this. Yeah.
But we still make the commitment video and all of that, all of the other stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
One more thing on the money side. So you guys are going to be dispersing the funds that we make for a couple of months. Cool. If, for example, we need to pay up whatever 2,000 euros in logistics costs, renting a tent or whatever, do you guys take care of that? Like, do that on our behalf, or how does that work?
No, so we can support you with finding suppliers. For example, we have contacts with companies that rent out tents and so on.
Right.
But
But-
you pay for it. We don't deal with the
But
money.
I think if I understand Stefan's question correctly, we're holding his money. Will we pay the supplies from the money that we're holding for him? Is
Yeah.
that your question,
That's
Stefan?
it.
But we don't.
Okay.
So
We don't? So then we need to transfer money to him, and then he needs to transfer it back to the suppliers?
that's currently how the cash flow is
Okay.
designed.
Okay, that's important. So then basically, so say I have a supplier, we nail it out, and I'm like, they're like, pay me, and then I'm like, hey, Gathering, can I get 1,000? Then I pay to them. All right, cool. That's fine.
But
I don't know.
but
We
wait,
can discuss.
if the supplier is the gathering, Audrey, is the garden, they go directly to the garden, not through us?
You're talking about glamping?
Whatever
Or
supply,
tent or
what
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, whatever supplies that the garden, for example, supplies.
The garden only supplies glamping tents.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Details to be worked out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Maybe good to discuss an ice flow to make it very easy, and but also not how do you say that, a conflict of interest or something like that. But good to have a process there, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, we're working it out as we go along, and we're really doing everything that we can to bend over backwards to make it easy for you guys.
Yeah, you're right.
But that means we have to figure out things along the way.
Okay, amazing. Folks, I have to dip, but thank you so much, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Bye.
I'm
I
also
have a
leaving
question.
right now, so have to jump to the
Ciao,
next.
Manu. Thanks for
I
coming.
See you
get,
soon.
gotta go
Good
Have a
as
good
See
well.
night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Hello.
Bye bye.
Go for it, Nico.
You're gonna hear the background. I have a question too about circularity of materials. Like I want to strategically have a lot of comfort, like, and physical decoration in the camp. I'm wanting to strategize around also working with the garden to maybe know about their needs, to be able to either donate the material or give the material to participants. So I'm trying to make it very portable, very travel friendly, so that I don't generate any waste, and or whatever I do leave directly benefits the community without being too cost heavy. Like, oh, we just bought a bunch of stuff and then we're leaving it here, but there's no value added.
Yeah. So I think the best way to go about it is so I'm gathering a list of needs from the garden. First thing to say in terms of like what would benefit them. I haven't talked specifically about like materials. We've talked mostly about like how can people contribute to the land and to the project, but I'll include that. It's a really good point. That's one thing. If you already have ideas about what you would like to bring or to buy or to create for your camp, you can already communicate that to me and I can send it to them immediately and see with them. That being said, there is also a lot of projects around the garden in North and Central Portugal that for sure would benefit from this. A lot of them are invited to the gathering, which could be very practical logistically, right? Like we could organize something where during the build down, people take stuff and sort of redistribute it to communities around Portugal. Yeah, that's all I have for now. But thank you for bringing that up. I need a better process actually for this. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta run as well, but yeah, just wanting to make it circular and all the things so that it can be like just a different type of festival. Thank you guys for organizing. The pages look great. I'm actually really I've been showing a few people my concept for the structures and the accommodations I'm going to help build. And they're like, where do I sign up? Or I want to come. So now I can fill out this page with the concept, and I'm filling out the budget right now. So I can share with them and get them excited and direct them to the place. So
Yeah,
excellent. Thank you for putting together and sharing all the materials.
Thank you, Nico. See you soon.
Valeu.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Yeah. And we'll,
Okay.
yep. And then there was one.
I will stop recording.
I have a bit of time, but yeah. So I was actually thinking to work with Regions Unite to do a combined camp together. Have you been in touch with Jeremy, I believe? Right?
Yes, I will stop recording for this session and then we can talk.
Sure.